Wingfest Manchester. Oh, bloody hell, it's back. So not only have they got the amazing ones in London and Bristol, but they've been waiting to announce that Manchester 2024 is happening. The precise dates are Friday night, belting, Saturday and Sunday on the 20th, 21st and 22nd of September. The best chicken wings in the world, music, booze, loads of fun. Victoria Baths is the location. It's absolutely stunning and you can get your tickets now. I'm going to be there every single day of the week. We're in talks with the Sloppers to try and get them on the DJ decks again. Wonderful. So get your tickets for Wingfest Manchester. Again, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in September. Go into the link below, click the tickets, get them. See you there.
Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Hello and welcome to Sloppy Joe's podcast. Ethan's talking over me, but we don't care about that. Dom's here, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Hello, Dom.
Hi, how are you doing?
What are you doing in the big chair?
Someone's not here.
Who's not here?
Joe McGrath.
Hey, Joe McGrath, ladies and gentlemen, he's not here.
Is it McGrath or McGrath?
Well, you know it's McGrath. Why are you pretending?
Because it's spelled G-R-A-T-H.
But how do you think McGrath is spelled?
G-R-G-H.
That's not a name, though, is it?
But it should be.
It should be, actually. How are you?
I'm okay.
You look nice. You look like Bungle from Rainbow, of course.
I don't know what that means.
You've never watched Rainbow?
No, I haven't watched Rainbow.
How does it feel being in the big chair? The big boy's chair? There's a lot of pressure.
I feel quite uncomfortable, actually.
Why?
Because it's like, do I look at you or do I look at the camera?
Look at me.
I have to practice looking at the camera because of my job.
Well, we'll get into that because people have been asking about you. Where
Who?
you bloody
3
men.
people.
Oh, well, what do you want? A fucking 10 million people to ask about you, Dom. People care. Get over it. Ethan James is here.
Oh yes, hello Joe.
How are you?
Well, I was just thinking, I don't really remember ever doing a podcast with you where McGrath's not here.
We have done them before. We did one with Jay, I think. We did...
Oh yes, you're right. We have
no
done it
McGrath
before.
today. You know, he can tell you why. But basically, he's all wing-fested out, isn't he? Unfortunately.
Has it been and gone?
Yeah.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah.
Was it this weekend?
It was, yeah. He slept through it.
Well, where did you go?
I went to We all went.
Fuck off. No, you didn't.
Ethan?
You were all Wingfest out, John.
Yeah, we're all wing-fested out.
That's not fair because you would have and you should have told me.
Yeah, it's not happened yet. I'm on about Bristol Wingfest. Manchester's in a few weeks. Don't worry about that. We're all going to that, aren't we?
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, of course
You
we are.
tell me about it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Shall I do Joe McGrath Energy?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay, so pretend that we're opening the show again.
Right,
and
pretend
you're
I'm a
Joe
radio
McGrath.
presenter. Okay.
Yeah.
Because people are used to that. Okay.
Okay, right, so you're going to open the show. So.
Okay.
Ready?
Hello, everyone! Happy Friday! Yay! Right. Joe's here. Ethan's here. I'm having a great time. Wearing my woolly jumper. Got my trousers on. Everything's great. Brilliant life. We're having a great time today, aren't we? Now, I was thinking, I've been doing a lot of things this week.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing is about the week is it's just really long, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
How mad is it that a week's really long?
Yeah. It's long, isn't it?
Yeah, because you got Monday.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
And then you feel a bit tired a bit on Monday, don't you? And
This
then
is good stuff, isn't it, Ethan?
and then a bit on Tuesday, you're like, okay, I've got through Monday.
I've got through it.
Tuesday,
Ooh.
then Wednesday, you can.
What's
you
Wednesday
can,
like?
Wednesday's like, I can see the end. I can see the
swimming
end.
against the tide.
I might go for a couple of pints. I might go for a PT in the park. Then have a pint
isn't it?
afterwards. Take Lucy, whatever my dog's called, to the park. Go to a spa with the fiance, wife. Don't know why I've not married her yet.
Yeah.
And then Friday, I'm
What?
doing DJing.
Yeah.
I'm doing food. I'm going to another restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing a kind of a weird adventure for this podcast. I'm meeting up with loads of people I know in town. God knows how I know them, but I know I know loads and loads of people in town. Shake their hand every time I see them. Really powerful energy. Everyone loves me. Let's get 6 pizzas in and have a great night. That's the energy I bring to this.
God knows how I know them.
You know what? This is a really good point because me and Joe were walking through town the other day, and we're just walking along, and we already bumped into someone. And then outside this pub, there's a guy just sat there having a cigarette and a few pints or whatever. And McGrath runs over, was like, "Oh mate, how you doing?" or whatever, chatting away. He knows this guy. I don't know. I go, "So how do you know him?" And he just goes, "He's one of the famous alcoholics from around here."
And he just knows it.
Yeah, just knows him.
You could be one of those famous alcoholics, Dom.
But didn't you say, do you know that man that sits in that car and plays the saxophone?
Oh, yeah. Do you know about this?
No, I don't know about this man.
Do you know about this man?
I don't know what that means.
There's a bloke, and I've seen him do this twice, both in the Northern Quarter. I don't remember where the first one was. I think it was on Oldham Street, but the second one was definitely next to Home Sweet Home, in that little sort of where Oipolo used to be, that road there.
Yeah.
And he's got an old white, I think about like an old 90s Mercedes or 80s Mercedes. It's a guy, and he sits there, he's got a leather jacket on, a trilby on, and he winds the windows up, sits in the driver's seat, and just plays the saxophone parked up.
He winds the windows up.
Yeah, he winds them up.
So people can't
So it's all
hear.
locked in.
Oh, right, okay.
And he just plays the saxophone, sat in his car, just going absolutely mad on it. Have you ever seen him before?
That's not real.
What do you mean that's not real?
I don't think that's real. I think
Let me know in the comments if anyone lives in Manchester or has been to Manchester and seen the man playing saxophone in the car, guy.
You know what I miss in Manchester?
Go on.
You know where that big building is where they have that vegan burger place that's now shut down because it wasn't that good? Do you miss that massive, like, trumpet thing on the corner?
What's that?
Do you remember that big trumpet statue thing?
Oh,
that was
yeah,
a bit crazy?
near Affleck's Palace.
Yeah, beautiful. Where'd that go?
This is good stuff, Dom.
Yeah.
Really nice. Sorry, Joe. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good.
I met, you know that man I talked about a long time ago who I met on that walking app?
Yes.
Because I needed a partner to walk with. I met up with him. Nice man. But then I went back to his house.
Oh.
And there were lots of lube everywhere. And he said, sorry about the lube. Genuinely. Then...
Sorry, what do you mean, sorry about the lube? Put it away?
Well, I didn't notice it. He brought it up.
How much was there?
3 bottles. Each with varying degrees of usage.
Remaining. Were they of different constituencies, different strengths, different sort of...
No, they're all the same brand.
What would the word I'm looking for be?
I don't know.
Sort of how thick
All
they
the
are?
same. I don't know. I didn't look.
Slipperiness, yeah.
But get this.
Get this.
Right? He passed me this object. And... he passed me this object, and it was very heavy, and I said, what the hell is this? And it was very, very long, and I thought, oh God, this is some kind of sex object. But it felt metal. It was metal.
Covered
I
in
said,
lube, of course.
is this bronze? And I turned it over, and it had like a nail on it, and like, so it was obviously some kind of sculpture of some sort, but it had a breakage on it, so it had been broken off from somewhere. And I said, is this a bronze like finger? And he said, yeah. And I said, what? Is this from a statue? And he said, yeah. And I said, what is it? And he said, you know how I used to work in Lebanon and Syria and Iraq?
No.
And I said, I kind of vaguely remember you telling me that. He said, yeah, so when they toppled that statue of Saddam Hussein?
No.
He is in possession of the toppled Saddam Hussein's thumb.
You are joking me.
No.
I need to see this. I need to touch that. How big is it?
Like this.
That is so cool.
And I said, this is probably worth...
I mean, at least worth putting you in
hundreds
prison
of thousands. Yeah.
Like, what?
He said, oh, America. Oh, shit, yeah. If any Americans are seeing this, I don't know what to say. He said, an American guy said, got it. And he said, oh, he couldn't take it home because contraband, you'd get put in prison or anything like that. He said, you can try your luck with it. Just put it in his storage and took it home. Wow. So somewhere near...
Well, don't narrow it down.
There's Saddam Hussein's statue's finger. Thumb, in fact.
That is unbelievable. I'd love to see that.
Incredible. He's got a very nice garden
Where's
as
it
well.
from? Which statue is it from? Because I guess there was...
That one on the news where they toppled it down.
The main one?
Yeah.
Like, where is this? Iraq, obviously, but...
I don't know, wherever.
That's incredible. How cool is that, Ethan?
I
mean, completely illegal and maybe even a lie, but also certainly interesting.
I think I'm going to bleep the possible location of it. Cause,
Absolutely, just cut that.
Because I just feel like, how much is this thing worth?
It's one of
Genuinely.
those things that it could easily be... I think it's probably worth more in...
Someone
jail
wanting
time
it. Oh,
than
right,
it is in
yeah.
cash.
Am I like...
Don't say anything about him ever again.
am I involved in this now?
Yeah.
Have I seen like a mafioso man strangle a small child and someone's gone, don't ever speak about this?
You didn't see nothing.
Yeah.
You are party to an international war crime, essentially.
Yeah.
Was it toppled by the locals or by the army?
I don't know. I just remember lots of strings pulling it down.
Yeah, and then smacking it.
Yeah.
I love the kicking and the smacking when it's on the ground.
I've not seen that.
Taking your shoe off and just fucking smacking it like that. That's what I've been doing.
Apparently he was a bad guy. But apparently he didn't let any westernization come to the country, so there's no like McDonald's or chips. It's just lots of signs in Arabic. Which is pretty cool, I guess.
It's pretty cool, but you know, it's nice obviously, you go around Iraq, war, but then you think, oh, come on man, some fucking chips.
Oh God, I'd love an M&S.
And then you've got to go to bloody Yemen to get some chips. No, you know what I mean? Get a chippy in there.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Neighbouring countries. No joke there, don't worry about it.
But also, he provided me with some Valium.
Right. This isn't necessarily great, is it?
No, because I said I was feeling a bit
Valium,
anxious.
Firstly.
I don't really know.
Is it a sleeping tablet?
Something
can you
like
look up
that.
what Valium is, please?
I can Google it.
Because I hear about it.
Apparently, it's something that you have when you're on an airplane
Right.
to kind of get over the fear of airplanes or
So does it lower
anxiety.
your blood pressure or something, maybe?
I don't
Calm you
know
down?
what it does really.
But he gave you some?
Yeah. I took it. It was okay. I won't be doing it again.
It's used to treat. Is that the question you wanted? Because I want to avoid the bit of all the long words. But it's used to treat a range of conditions, including anxiety, seizures, alcohol withdrawal syndrome,
There you go.
Interesting.
muscle spasms, insomnia, and restless leg syndrome.
Okay.
There you go.
So it's a calming thing then,
Yeah.
without being a depressant, I guess, or maybe it is a depressant.
I don't think so. I don't feel depressed.
No, but it sort of slows your heart rate. I think anything that slows your heart rate is a depressant. Like
Oh, right,
alcohol.
great.
Anything that speeds it up is a
Accelerant.
something like that. Yes. So was it nice?
It was alright.
Did it feel as though you were kind of plugging the hole of alcohol a little bit with it?
That was possibly the intention, but it wasn't really anything. It was alright.
So you've stayed off the alcohol though for now?
Yeah, which you didn't believe.
No, I did not believe it. I asked because I thought when someone's taking Valium, I thought that kind of tends to go hand in hand with maybe a sort of a softer
No, you
approach
shouldn't.
to
You shouldn't
alcohol.
mix them
Yeah,
because it's very fatal. Very fatal.
very fatal. This
Yeah.
fatal. I mean, it'll kill you, and then my God, then fatal. Do you know what I mean? Not only will it kill
Very
you,
fatal because you'll come back alive and they'll kill you
yeah,
again.
it'll double up.
Yeah.
It can double up, and sometimes it can even kill off an entire generation of your family, can't it? But it's that
Exactly,
fatal. So you're not drinking, which is very impressive.
No.
I'm really proud of you.
All
How
right,
many days have you-
56 days.
That's a long time. That 8 times 7. That.
Well,
8 weeks.
The thing is, it would be more impressive if I was like fighting it off, but I'm not fighting it off. It's
So
just
why
like
is that
days.
then?
I don't know. I think after 2 or 3 weeks, the urge to have it has just gone.
But then in the past, you've gone maybe 2 months here, 6 weeks there, a month
Yes.
there. So you've lost that urge. So what creeps back in? Because last time you told us that
Actually,
it was...
yeah. What is that?
what
I've not
does
had
bring
that
back
yet
to it?
because in the past, I'd get to the stage and I'd be like walking around and I get panicky and really anxious and
Yeah.
be like, oh, I don't know what to do apart from drink. But I guess I just don't want to hop back on the wagon of 2, 3, 4, 5 months of just drinking. Because I know if I have a drink, I'll just go, oh, I'll just drink now.
You said one thing that I think is interesting is about you haven't been that thing where you're walking around not knowing what to do. You've been doing more. You've had a job. You've been filling your time. You've been meeting friends. You've been fingering Saddam Hussein's thumb. You've been doing all sorts of fun stuff. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe that's
fulfilled.
it. Maybe I'm not as bored.
Maybe you're not as bored. Tell us about this job that you were doing then, because you weren't on last week's episode. Apologise to the camera.
Where's the camera?
You know where the camera is. All you
Which
do is
one?
look at the
Oh,
camera.
this one.
Yes.
I need to know that for this job.
You're an actor that's just learned that the camera is looking at you.
Oh yes, sorry. But I'm needed in London for the next 2 weeks.
Whoa! What's going on? What's going on?
NDA, but it's an advert. It's a Christmas advert for a well-known brand.
What, can I guess some brands?
Yes.
Hewlett-Packard.
No.
That's all I've got. So it's not.
Hewlett-Packard
Well, I
Christmas
thought that's
ad.
what it would be. Printer.
You know everything you think acting in the world of acting and filming is?
Yeah.
You know, like car picking you up, lots
Presumably,
of costume.
well, it's not a car. It's a small golf cart driven by a sort of slightly overweight lady.
Why would it be a golf cart?
Because that's how they get you around the lot. This is what my
What, in
vision-
Hollywood?
Yes, this is what my vision of acting is. You let me finish it, and then you
Fine,
can spoil it for
okay.
me. You just you've got a chrome tube trailer,
Okay.
the shiniest chrome. You open the door, you've got a towel on. Women just pour out of the trailer next to you, not escaping as such, but certainly their use is done for now. There's cans all over the floor, like an ashtray that couldn't be more overflown if you tried.
Okay.
You're a star. You've got
Right.
20 million in the bank up front and another 20 once we publish.
Okay.
You knock on the door, you stumble into the golf cart, and you've got big sunglasses on, a cigar. Yeah, you've got a big Slurpee thing that's full of like coffee and whiskey,
Okay.
and you're drinking that with a big flowing, what's it called, dressing gown that's like flapping in the wind behind you as you're being driven by the lot, and she's through the lot, and she's the loveliest woman ever, and saying things like, "Hey, sweetie, I saw your last movie. You were awesome."
Okay.
And
well,
then you get to set, and everyone just gives you a round of applause.
Well, that would be nice, but I'm not Cary Grant or
What?
Hugh Hefner or whatever
Yes.
he is.
He's not an actor.
I'm the role of friend.
Does that come with slightly less glamour?
Slightly.
Does it?
So I have to make my way on the tube to
So that
North
imply-
Acton
Where's
in
that?
London, like 40 minutes away on the
It's got the
tube.
word acting in it though, so you know you're in the right place.
Acton.
Oh, sorry.
And it was very dreary and miserable. And in London, as well as Manchester's getting this way, but in London there's very, very disturbing smells every now and again.
Yes.
That'll be you, Dom.
But you can't ever, you don't know what it is, you don't know where it's coming from. I walked past a bush and it smelled like of a mixture of internal liquids and external liquids.
All the liquids.
Yeah,
The liquids. both
many
internal
liquids. And then there
external.
was this bath in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And I thought, it must be coming from there. Let me have a look in that bath.
What was in the bath?
Just a viscous liquid.
Oh yes.
And it might have been that. But
Just
then I
general
walked past the bush
detritus?
again. Yeah, general detritus. And then I walked up this long road and
Sorry, weren't you getting a lift there? Why?
No. I'm the role of friend.
Right.
So cars, no.
So does main guy get a lift
Yeah.
or main girl? Are you a friend
you
of a
mean
woman or a man?
hero?
Oh, hero. Does
Yeah.
hero get picked up from their trailer?
It's not just hero, it's hero in capital letters that they have
Really?
on the call sheet. Yeah. And I met this man on the first costume day, and he was really nice. It was Adam, one of those rude boys from London.
Okay.
That we were all getting along, friends. But
Not
this guy
not
was
in the
just
way
like
that you are
this.
friend.
It was just like this, and he wouldn't talk to any of us. And we thought, he looks quite angry. You know, in all the stabbings in London and stuff, you think, this guy's just walked into this building off the street. He could just stab us all.
I mean,
He turned out to be really lovely. He was a really lovely guy.
but why would you assume he's going to stab you just because he's a bit quiet?
Who knows who can stab you these days?
That's true. Yeah, anyone can be. I got
But the
stabbed by an
door
old
was
lady
the
once.
door to the street was there. Just walked in and sat down.
Oh, and
no
didn't
one
really
was like,
introduce himself to
no
anyone
one
or
was
anything?
like, who are you or whatever. Just sat down.
Okay.
Terrified.
Can I ask? And don't say Christmas. Is there a theme you can spot, like what kind of friend you are when it's set or whatever?
Oh yeah. Is it set in the modern day?
What kind of thing would you cast me as and dress me up as?
Caveman.
Right, good, very good.
Can I read a few off?
Yes, I've had lots of auditions for cavemen.
Goblin.
Or have had auditions for goblins.
Orc.
I've had an audition for an orc.
Dwarf.
I've had an audition for a dwarf.
Mr. Twit.
That's my dream role.
Sort of like if the way that Scooby-Doo has Scrappy-Doo, if Nosferatu had his little nephew.
Yes, love that.
Nosferatu.
I've auditioned for Igor, got that part.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then also, do you know the Muffet, the tuffet that Miss Muffet sits on? You could be a sort of a living tuffet.
Very good. I could do that. Absolutely. I could play some variation of. I could play the anthropomorphized version of Mr. Blobby.
Perfect. You could play the sort of decapitated thumb of a Saddam Hussein statue, perhaps, if they shaved you down and bronzed you up. You could play the role of thumb.
I have been likened to a thumb. I went on live stream the other week, and one of the greatest insults I've ever had, because people, even though people had no reference for my head to be put with, because my head's very large and weird, but if you put it next to someone else, it looks large and weird. You can kind of garner that. But in my room with my bookshelf, people were just coming in going, look at this G's head, and things like that. And then the insults started coming from people from India and Russia. Yeah. And people kept saying, do you like Saudi Arabia? Do you like Saudi Arabia? And I said, yeah, I guess so. I've never been. Like, goading me to say stuff. And then one of them was like, someone said, so, of course this guy has books behind him.
What does that mean?
Is like,
what does that mean?
Who says that? Another one said, this guy looks like he can remember tomorrow.
This isn't nice.
No!
That is funny, though.
It was good, though. I said, okay, I'll let you have that one, because that was very funny.
That is very funny.
Yeah, there were lots of good ones there.
So you've been live streaming. So just back to the acting a little bit then. So you've been acting.
No. Yeah. Everything I was saying, everything you think of like acting and like the world and the car picking you up and the studio things and the people walking around and the free sandwiches and things. It's that. That's what's so exciting about it.
Yeah.
So I went to this studio to get costume fitting. It's this big warehouse in this industrial estate.
Yeah.
You go in and there's like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, this big industrial warehouse.
Wow.
And I've never actually seen it because you just think everything's filmed outside, don't you? You know some stuff's filmed in studios. But you have a peek through stage 1 and it's just an entire warehouse with a huge green screen all around it and like loads of cameras and loads of lifts and things, and Spider-Man and things are just filmed in there. But I was just getting costume fitted for 5 hours.
So what's the costume roughly? Is it is it set modern day? Is it set in the UK?
Yes, it's set in modern day UK.
Okay.
You know Dappy from that band?
Yes. What is that band called? N-Dubs.
You know N-Dubs?
Yes. Dappy to Lisa Phaser.
Would you think that I would suit wearing things that N-Dubs Dappy wears?
I think it would certainly be exciting on the eye to see it.
Yeah, think of that, but think of more 80s, very vibrant purple and red bus seat pattern clothing.
This sounds great. Like Stranger Things.
For you, not for me.
You're getting paid to do this.
Yes, handsomely, may I add.
How handsomely?
Very handsomely.
Is it? Is it very handsome?
Yeah, but I get basic shooting fee as well.
What's that mean? That to defend yourself if there is any gun crime.
I knew you'd say something I knew was coming. No, I'm like Alec Guinness, so it's basic. There's an Alec Guinness joke in there somewhere, isn't there?
Did he shoot someone?
Alec Guinness?
Yeah.
Not Alec Guinness, Alec Baldwin. Alec Guinness is dead.
Alec Guinness was...
He's just on a set of Star Wars going, I hate this movie. No.
So you get a basic shooting fee?
Yeah.
What's that, like a daily rate?
Yeah, but please let me have more than 1 day shooting. So I've got 4 days shooting. Oh, wow. And it's like really good day rate. It's over 400 quid. Day rate
plus your fee.
My fee, I don't get paid until it airs.
That's fair,
but that's good as well.
So just to go over it a little bit. So I know we've talked about this, but in the past you've done other adverts. You did a Paddy Power advert.
Yeah.
You've done a You're in the FIFA launch advert, which is very impressive.
I met who's like blonde man.
David Beckham.
No, I met the blonde man.
Footballer.
Yeah.
Erling Haaland.
Yeah, I met him.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he's in the advert.
Yeah, but I didn't think he'd shoot it with you.
Well, he was there.
Really?
I don't know who it was.
You could both be in the same film, by the way, because you both got a sort of Scandinavian, ancient Viking look to
Have you seen Midsummer?
No.
There's a character in that, I haven't seen it, who's like the village, like, seersayer.
Yes.
Soothsayer. Who's blonde and like albino. And it looks the spitting image of Erling Haaland.
Yeah. Did you say...
If this was Joe Rogan, I'd go, get it up.
Yeah, Ethan, pull that up. Pull that off. You can get him up in post.
No, I didn't say anything to him because I didn't know who he was.
Okay. Did he look striking when you saw him?
No, I thought he was an extra.
Okay, great.
And
best striker in the world.
Okay.
Well, I just couldn't get that. Yeah, but the point I was making is you've been in these adverts, but they were very much like, one, you're playing the piano and you're walking down the street, one of them you're watering your garden and you look up at a ball flying over. Presumably they didn't take 4 days to shoot. Does that mean you got a bigger role in this one? You got lines, are you speaking, or what?
I think it's more improv, like, I think they're assuming that I can do stuff and I lead a normal life. So there are shots like, Dom arrives to the party with friends. I don't know how to do that. I haven't done that.
We've been to a party together before. Do you remember that party? Can we talk about that party?
I'd love that party.
We had a great time at that party. And I remember you went, you came to me, and it's a friend that I've met before a couple of times.
Yeah.
I was at their house. And you said to me, oh, it's a Halloween costume party.
Oh, this is another party.
This is another party. And Dom said, oh, it's a Halloween costume party. And I thought, okay, let's dress up then. Let's like be fair. Let's go along with it, right? And I said, what's the theme? And you said, oh, it's just costumes, whatever. So we cut holes in sheets and went as ghosts. And it turned out that the party it was a very sort of, I don't know what the word is, but people who had maybe experienced kind of unusual kind of gender transformations. Or you know, that you were dressing as your sexuality and gender.
What?
So everyone was dressing up like with kind of like different things.
Yeah, there was
like
a woman. There was a male to female woman there who had just tablet packages of testosterone.
Yeah. So that was like the vibe, and it was a great party, by the way. And me and Dom were just there as ghosts.
And it was so hot under that sheet.
It was so hot under those sheets.
And the holes were like mismatched. I couldn't see.
So God knows what they thought we would dress.
You could have thought that you were preparing for surgery under the blanket.
Yeah, exactly. just sexually dead and back from the dead. I don't know what people thought when we turned
We were the failed surgeries, and we're in the morgue.
It was really bad. We got there and I was like, Dom, everyone seems to be dressing quite specifically here.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the New Year's Eve lovely MDMA party.
No, that was good, yeah. That was fun.
Where I was just rubbing my feet all night long.
Dom did some MDMA and was just sat on the sofa sort of rocking back and forth with his legs crossed, rubbing his feet all night. And then it got to about 6 a.m. and we're all going to bed. And Dom couldn't remember any of the night, so he was really disappointed that it was ending and not crying, but certainly upset.
I was extremely upset.
Yeah.
Because I was having such a lovely time. And then it was like 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. And I kept going, give me more drugs, give me more drugs, give me more drugs. People go, no, Dom, you're not having any more drugs. I said, I need more drugs now. So made me some more drugs. And then probably take too many drugs because I was on the sofa having a great time, rubbing my toes. Yeah. And I just looked outside and Joe was out there having a cigarette and everyone was talking and everyone was having a lovely time. I thought, this is really lovely. And the next moment it was 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's good, man.
And I was like, what do you mean? Yeah. No. And then we walked to McDonald's and it was horrendous.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was nice though. Love a little New Year's Eve party. Anyway, so if you got lines and stuff in this advert, yeah?
I've got ad lib, so I'm going to a party.
Yeah. Well, here's what we can do. Ethan's great at this. Ethan's an actor, as you know, childhood actor, child star.
I didn't know that.
Almost got the lead role for Little Bastard.
All right, yeah.
So not quite.
Can I just talk about my costume just a bit more?
Okay, but when we do that, we'll ad lib your lines and we'll try and workshop them together.
Okay.
Go on then.
My costume is, bobble hats.
Oh yes.
I'm fine with a bobble hat, but they pulled the bobble hat so it's like 3/4 of the way off my head so it hangs.
Like Wee Willie Winky.
I'm so stupid. And every time I came behind the curtain, all the girls just pissed themselves laughing at me.
All right, so wanker. That would be a bit of ad lib there. If I saw something like that, I'd shout wanker.
This is a Christmas advert.
All right, okay.
About
Stupid fucking app, mate. Grow up.
Can we go inside the house now? There's a guy out here that's drunk and he's having a go
No,
at me.
listen to him. You need to hear this.
But we've got a party inside.
No.
Go kill yourself.
Cut. What have we said to you about how harsh you're being? He's like the director's nephew who just got the role because he can't be asked to go to school.
The director's like, I've got this really good idea. It might be a bit controversial. Ethan, you know when the party goers are outside and there's like Christmas lights everywhere and there's a party going on inside? I want you to be a drunk guy with a shopping trolley going past and we clock you and then you say, just ad-lib something, all right? Go kill yourself. And there's one more thing I need to tell you about having costume done.
Go on.
And I don't want to sound sexist or misogynistic or a big pig, but I thought I didn't have I thought I didn't have a libido.
Ooh.
Turns out if someone's taking care of me and dressing me and coming very close to my face, and you can smell their natural odor of their shoulders.
Oh, shoulder holder.
Something started stirring me, and I thought she must love me,
Right.
because I feel animalistic.
Right.
So naturally, that means we have something going on together,
Okay.
and I'm just in love with the costume woman now. It happened in Greece as well, though.
Is it possibly the idea of a woman looking after you and treating you with respect and kindness?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
But everyone loves that, and that's
Right.
good that you love that.
Okay,
so
good.
don't feel bad. I mean, don't act on it.
No, but I can understand
Never
how
act on
things like Hugh Edwards and Philip Schofield happen.
Cool. And
Because-
that's why. And we're back. So Dom said something interesting there, which obviously we can never repeat. But it is nice to hear you say that you've got a little bit of libido with that.
Yeah, so
isn't it?
so my libido would take to get an acting job. If my wife or my partner was like, "Hey Dom, would you like to have sex or intercourse tonight?" I'd be like, "Yeah, be right back." Yeah, agent, can you get me a job in acting somewhere? Yeah, I've got
Pronto.
right now. It doesn't matter, extras, whatever. Okay, great. Yeah, be right back, honey. Open the car door. Get in.
Yeah.
That was a car.
Yeah.
Get the costume.
Really good acting.
Yeah, can you just put this on? Yeah, I'll just go to colour. Yeah, thank you.
Doing.
Right, let's go.
Immediately, right now.
Yeah.
See, that's unwieldy though, isn't it? In terms of
Yeah,
lovemaking.
very good. Sorry, just 1 second. Just one more. Sorry, I'm sorry, Ethan.
What are you saying, sorry?
I went to the casino the other day.
Okay.
There were 3 gentlemen sat next to me. One of them said, "Hi, Dom," and I said, "Oh no, what have I done? Who are you?" And he said, "I watched."
So stop. Freeze. Everybody freeze. Are you thinking they found my internet search history?
No, I'm thinking.
CIA.
I don't know how they know me. They must see the casino logging sheet, and he's
Yeah.
just drunk.
Yeah.
He's a nice man, older gentleman, if you don't mind me saying. 3 of his friends, these work colleagues. And then the dealer was like, "Have you done an advert?" I was like, "Yeah." So she recognised me, he recognised me. I thought, he must, I don't know about how he knows my name. He said he watches the Sloppy Joes.
Oh, lovely.
He says he has it on at work, and these are his work colleagues.
Wow.
The bastard, though, and he won't mind me saying absolute bastard, it was on 3-card poker, sat next to me, he got 3 of a kind,
Yeah, that
which is a
sounds
brilliant
great.
hand.
Yeah.
Everyone was going nuts. Great, we all calmed down, cards went back, got his cards again. I was having a bad time at this point, by the
Hey,
way,
that
so this is
sounds
my
like
face. And on my own, obviously in a casino on like a Thursday night.
Yeah, it's not great.
So it's sad.
Yeah.
And then he gets another pair of cards, looks at them, goes, "No." And I go, "Don't you fucking dare." And he got a straight flush, the hand afterwards.
Is this what gamblers get mad at? other
Yeah, because
people
that's not
win it.
fair.
Yeah, but gambling isn't fair.
He
is
got
it?
2 the best hands in a row. That's unprecedented. But then I went and got a straight flush and won £1,000.
Wow. How does it feel when? Because obviously, in the past, the casino had been your sort of private haven, safe space. Obviously, it's not safe; it's completely dangerous in
Yeah,
terms of
it's awful.
financially.
It's awful.
But now you're sort of at your lowest
Yeah.
/ highest,
Yeah.
and there's people there who know you and will make judgments on you. Did that feel weird? Or did you
I
kind of
didn't like that
it?
they know that I go there, even though I say that I go there.
You talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Ethan, how have you been?
Oh, well, it's all coming up Ethan recently.
Is it?
Oh, yes.
Rare that you say that.
Oh, yes. So, I had a few days off,
I
Joe.
know you did.
So, I decided to do something with my life.
What was it? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday you had off?
I had, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I did something every day. So,
Brilliant.
on the first day I had off, because I was thinking, I don't know what to do with this.
I don't know what to do, diddle this.
So I thought I'd treat myself. So at 10:30 at night, I was thinking, have a look at a little.
Pornography?
Nope, that was later. Because I had a lie in.
Okay.
No, that's not funny. But what I did have a look at was
It is now.
I had a look at going to a spa.
Whoa, there's a 24-hour spa on Market Street.
No, not
Very
that
nice.
one.
Oh,
Is there?
It was a treatment.
it's PAR.
What's that?
A shop. It was a joke.
Oh.
And I had a Swedish massage booked at this place.
Where is this?
This was at a place called Pure Spa, which is in like the David Lloyd Centre thing.
Brilliant.
So I had me Swedish massage.
What is a Swedish massage?
Oh, you know what? Not as good as a sports massage. It doesn't really help you; it just relaxes you. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, sounds good.
So that was quite nice. Apart from, it's right next to a main road, so I could hear a baby crying and the planes going over the top. So that kind of drowned out the nice soothing music or
I'm just gonna
whatever.
pop some music on. Oh, not that tape. So the next one. Are you sure it wasn't just coming through the speakers?
Well, no, but ironically, I do think there's more of a disturbing noise than you could think of. If someone said, name some awful noises, I'd probably say a plane flying above your head and a baby crying.
Yeah. Other than the sound of your family being sort of boiled alive.
Yes, if the baby was crying because it was being boiled alive, that would probably be worse, Joe, you're right. So I was sat there and I got a facial done as well, and she said to me, describe your skin for me so I know what it's like.
Was she blind?
Oh, no, sorry, it was dark. So,
So dark she doesn't... Describe, first of all, where your skin is in the room. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Up. There we go. That's more like it.
oh yeah,
Long nose.
it was eventually, she found it, if
No,
you know
she
what I
didn't.
mean.
Oh, your face.
Oh yeah, sorry. And
Describe your skin for me, as in, like, oily,
Well, that's-
dry.
I didn't
what
know
did you say?
well, what I said was, give me a list of adjectives because I don't know what you mean.
Great.
And then she said, I'll just work it out.
We try to have a nice little bit of chat back and forth where the customer tells us something about themselves and we kind of incorporate that. But you fucking ask for a list of adjectives like Chat GPT is laid on the table. Give me a list of options and I'll choose the best one. I'll fucking sort it. Put some oil on his head.
I didn't have a clue, Joe. So
I don't know what I would have said, to be honest.
well, after she done this facial with us, and then she said afterwards, I said to her, so go on, and how would you describe my skin? And she just went, lovely. So, that was nice.
Is that what she wanted you to say? How would you describe your skin? Lovely. Like some child, like a toddler would say.
Well-
How would you describe your skin? Mummy's little soldier. What does she want?
I should give it a go. I've never had a facial before.
Oh.
But that was a nice first one. And then she done my feet as well. She drew my feet.
How would you
I just couldn't stop laughing throughout.
How would you describe your feet? Oh, it gives a list of adjectives. And then she describes them as the most awful, pungent talons I've ever laid my hands on.
What if you have verrucas on your feet and you don't know about it?
Why would you not know about it?
Why would, if you pretend you don't know about it?
Have you done this?
Well, I haven't been to a massage parlour with verrucas on my feet. But I can imagine going. I can imagine going and having them on my feet, and then remembering I had them on my feet, and then them going down to my feet and going, no, don't touch my feet.
Yeah, I think you'd have to do that. I don't like my feet being touched, so I say to them, if I ever get a massage, no feet, please. And they're usually no feet. Sorry, I don't know why I became Eastern European.
You just open your eyes and toes are going towards your mouth, and you go, no, sorry, no feet.
No,
and then it just slowly goes away.
Just good. I said no feet.
Yeah.
Did I not?
I'm sorry, no feet.
No feet. So how was it?
Well,
so was it just face and feet? Was the entire
no, sorry, it's just that bit's not as interesting to talk about. But it was nice. It was relaxing. The feet, I was just laughing. So we're trying to be quite serious and quiet, and I'm just laughing away, and I'm trying to hold it into my shoulders and going so that I can hear her like smirking. And I went, "Does anyone else laugh when the feet get tickled?" She was like, "No, usually people are quite calm." But what they said to us, I had an hour in the spa as well, but apparently that hour was before I had my treatment, so that they can like bring you in for your treatment, then send you on your way, so you've got that hour fixed in. But they didn't tell me that, so she took me down. She went, "You know what? No one's gonna come get you. Just have the fucking day in there, mate." Wow. So I had the day, I had an extra 3 hours in the spa, which was nice. So it felt like I was abroad, so I felt refreshed. And then the next day, I went on a large hike.
Large hike?
Yeah. Up to Mam Tor, which I drove there, which was lovely and very picturesque. Apart from when you got to the top, you couldn't see a thing because it was all smoggy. So that was kind of the objective, was to get a nice view. So we didn't get that. I had way too much sugar before I embarked on the journey. I had 3 Jaffa cakes, 2 Freddos, and half a packet of refreshers, because I thought that would be the energy I needed. So when I got to the top of the mountain, I felt great, but when I was coming back down, I had a sugar crash. So I had to persuade Lloyd by making him feel really bad to give me half of his Kit Kat, but that wasn't enough. So I was
couldn't bring you out of it, could it?
Wob was fuming with us because all I was banging on was about how I needed some sugar and some food, and it really ruined my mood on the way back down.
So you were just a nightmare to be around with?
I was a nightmare on the way back down.
Yeah.
And I saw a box, and this box was like one where he says, "Honesty box, take a little chocky but leave us a quid."
Oh, you left fucking off, didn't you? How many chocolates did you take and how much did you leave?
No, it was a moral dilemma.
It's not a moral dilemma, it's pretty straightforward.
So
pay for the thing that you take, obviously.
I had no coins.
Right.
So I stopped there and I stared at this box for 5 minutes.
Hoping you'd shit out a £1 coin, was it?
I checked my pockets 4 or 5 times over. I did everything I could. I picked up the Galaxy just to feel the texture inside the packet to see how smooth it was.
Do you know when you see those videos of you put this, like someone puts their dinner down on the coffee table and the Labrador's there and they film it and they go out to the toilet and they film the Labrador, like they'll look at, first of all they'll look at it and then they'll go back to sleep, then they'll look again, then they'll get over and they'll sniff the food and then you know it's game over. Like when Ethan touches the Galaxy, the Labrador just go just lick it and then look away and then it's on then. You touch that Galaxy, it was like a Labrador licking a bit of cauliflower cheese, wasn't it? Game over.
I was feeling up the I was going, it was very
There's no way you're putting that back down.
I did put it back down.
And then what did you do?
I ran over to the group and asked them all to empty their pockets if they got any coins on them.
Did you know these people?
Like Dick Turpin.
Well, I didn't know them very well. But
you just ran over to a group of people you didn't know and told them to empty their pockets.
Well,
like a gunman.
I explained the humour. I found humour in the sugar story.
Yeah.
But it was to know that I left it. I just continued walking, and then I had a big pie. then I felt a lot better when I got
You
to
didn't
the
have any
bottom.
Galaxy. You just
I didn't
stood,
take it, I
imagine the
didn't take
person
it.
who set this honesty box up just sees a little Geordie boy feeling it like Willy Wonka, like he could never afford such beautiful riches.
The
Just
next
then
person
putting
that
it back
comes down that mountain is going to open that honesty box and goes, I really fancy Galaxy. Let's get this pound out. And it'll be this misshapen, like, weird Pablo Picasso Galaxy bar. It's like,
someone's clearly snapped a couple bits off and tried to reshuffle it back together, put the foil back around it.
super glued the ends back there, or one of those, like, heat machines that you clamp.
He's crimped it back. He's put some glue in it. He's re-crimped it. And there's just loads of bite marks,
You get
lick
sheep
marks.
to kind of go chew on that to make it, like, sealed again.
Yeah. Just crimp the edges of that, please.
It's a good point, because one other step I made was, I forgot about this, I had half a packet of extras, which I put on there and thought, there's no chewing gum on offer. Maybe if I put that there, I could take the Galaxy. And I just thought, that's taking the piss, Ethan.
Yeah, bartering system with a box. Isn't it? It's not feudal.
Well, Box, you looks like you win a game, doesn't it?
Some man that's going to pop up behind that dry stone wall and goes, "Hey, what you got there, lad?"
I imagine, do you know those like old fortune teller things? There's like an old guy with like a turban on, just sat there like that with the eyes that move side to side.
What have you got in your
that's
pockets?
Empty your pockets.
What pocket 3 be ye? Reminds me of the time when I was in a hostel and there was, I really wanted some wine.
Oh yes, it's classic Dom.
Yes, and I went to the reception desk and I thought, because it was in Scotland, so there was no wine after 10 o'clock anywhere.
Is that a rule?
Yeah, you can't get any alcohol anywhere after 10 o'clock at night, which is bizarre. So that Scotland's got a history of alcoholism, probably something to do with that. So, and then there's this fridge, and there was no one at the reception, but there's this fridge, this glaring fridge, and you hear that enticing buzzing sound from a fridge. I was like, sounds nice in there. Yeah. And they had wine and chocolate and frivolous things. I thought, maybe if I just open it and then leave cash, it'll be fine.
Yeah. That kind of is fine, isn't it?
But it was locked.
No,
I was like, what should I do? A normal person would go, it's locked, I can deal with that wine for the evening, I'll go back to my room.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll ding the reception bell, see if anyone turns up.
Yeah. I forced the fridge open.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, and broke the lock by pure brute monkey strength. You know those men that can, when people say you're filled with adrenaline so much if your children were kept trapped under a car and you can pick up the car? I was filled with so much enthusiasm for that wine that somehow I broke a metal lock on the fridge. Yeah.
Like when you see like a chimp's got someone's jaw after it's just got like a blood craze and it just rips someone's face clean
I
off.
can't believe I did that. I wasn't expecting it to open.
People have come down and you just sat on the floor with the fridge and you're like just banging into it, like getting all the stuff and hitting it, or just like smashing it everywhere. Wine going all over the place. If
there was any cameras in the hostel, it'd just be me going trying to get this wine out of this fridge. And I got it, and I felt elated but guilty a little bit. And I went back to my room and I drank all this wine. And everyone came into my room and they were like, "Someone's broken into the fridge."
What?
Yeah. I was like, and I had a bottle of wine on my bed in the corner. You've seen me with this. I was like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who's done that.
They must have known.
And they was like, "Dom, it's you, obviously." But I've done that thing.
Oh, is it? Where did this come from? I mean, it's already half drunk. It'd be a shame to pop it back in there now.
What I've done.
Yeah.
No, and it's probably one of the only times I've done this. But when you've... I always hate when people do this, but it was me that time. I've done it. When people know that you're lying. Oh, God. And I know it's quite obvious that I've done
in this
something.
Situation knows.
Yeah, they go,
the wine.
You've stolen that wine.
You didn't have wine before.
No.
There was wine in the fridge before.
There's not wine in the fridge now. The lock's broken. You're in bed pissed with a bottle of wine in the corner, in my boxers. You stole the wine, Dom. And immediately I went, no. No, I haven't. And they were like, yeah, you have.
Look, dog is there. There's literally an itinerary index list on the front of the fridge which says what should be in there.
No.
There's a bottle of Barefoot of Sauvignon Blanc missing from that fridge. And it's there.
No.
What happened?
The people just got angry with me. I was like, no.
You just flat out denied it?
Yeah, it was like Boris Johnson at that party. With footage of him at the party. And you go, we've seen the footage of the other party. No, I wasn't there. What are you going to do?
What are they going to do?
Well, the sweet, sweet tour manager had to explain to the hostel what had happened.
So wait, you were working?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's one of those things, isn't it, where you sort of see the kind of ruffled edge of society there. Because really, if someone just flat out lies to your face and denies that they've done something, other than like arrest you or call the police, which they're obviously not going to do for that, what can you do? You can't
exactly.
Like
that's what's happened to society.
It relies on you being on it. No, don't say that. No, don't take the high ground.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
That's what's happened to society.
Morals have trickled down from the higher ups.
No, don't say that like you had no choice.
It was a Tory government,
like
and I was looking at our stewardship, and I thought if it's okay for them, it's damn okay for me.
Brilliant. Right, I think that's all from us today. It's been lovely. Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
You'll be back on Monday for next week?
I'm filming Thursday to Sunday.
Okay, well, we'll see you Monday then.
Why has it changed to Monday?
Because we need to be able to get you on.
All right, yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that delicious, delicious money.
What are you going to do with it?
Probably go to casino.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant. Lose it. Nothing like getting money just to lose it.
Yeah. I think if it's I need to learn poker, really.
Yeah. Maybe you can do that while you're on the train down to London.
Okay, I'll try and come up with a poem on the spot.
Go on then.
Because you know there's people that are really good at doing them.
Yeah.
And you kind of go, oh, wow, that's good.
And also,
I want to be one of those people.
It's great as well because the poem doesn't have to be quite as good because you know it's made up in the moment.
Is that your dog?
Yes, but ignore that.
Oh. There might be things on TV tonight that I'd like to watch and have a pint. But then again, I have a grandmother that's not so good because I smothered her. The rage came from nowhere. It did really. I had an affair with a married man who wasn't feeling very well. Neither was I. So we took a bell and rang it at the church when we had a polygamous marriage.
Yeah.
And then we needed to murder my grandmother for her carriage that was made of gold because she used to work for the Queen, and we thought we could sell it and then live serenely.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye. Wave, Ethan.
Oh, see ya.